It's evening time here in Oceanside, California. I was thinking about what I should do this evening, and then I felt compelled to do this video. And I was reflecting on Christmas time. It's festive time, people are shopping, and not as many people as they used to be, but now, due to the coronavirus, there are still people shopping because it's festive time. But this Christmas is really an eye-opener for the entire world to ask very fundamental question: what is festivity? What is the true meaning of Jesus' birth? And he came here to remove this original sin of disobedience. And then, even after his sacrifice on the cross, suffering still exists. And so this is time to reflect on suffering and joy, and how suffering is only a wrong identity. Somebody came to Jesus, my father, Jesus, I will follow you, but give me time to go and bury my father. And he said, let the dead bury the dead. You just follow me. Deny thyself and follow me. You have a similar statement in the Bhagavad Gita, where there is a verse in the Bhagavad Gita, Ashochayananvashochastum prajnavadamscha bhashashe gatasu agadasumcha nasochayanti pandita. Here Krishna says to Arjuna, who complains that he doesn't want to kill all his relatives in order to win the war, and it is not worth it. And Krishna says to him, look, don't pretend to be an enlightened person. If you are really truly enlightened, you would not worry about the death of your relatives. They are bad people. And then if you are going to worry about the death of the people, you are not enlightened. You are not an intelligent person. Sochayanti panditaha. So this is even a harder message, both on death. One is Jesus, another is Krishna. Now what about the Buddha? Somebody lost her child, and she went to the Buddha. Buddha, you have to raise my child back to life. The Buddha said, okay, I'll do that. But I need some mustard. And then the mustard should be collected from a household where no death had occurred. And then this person goes, and everybody is willing to give her mustard seed, but then there was no household, apparently, where death did not occur. So she came to the Buddha and said, I couldn't find any household where no death occurred. So these are not simply stories, but they teach us something that everybody has to understand that nobody is allowed to stay here. Everybody is going to go. And here is the final message, which I very much like, which is connected with Jesus and also Swami Ramalingam. Swami Ramalingam also focused on suffering and death, like Jesus did. And they came to the same conclusion. The conclusion is, what is the cause for all our suffering, and who experiences the suffering, and is there a remedy to that? Death, of course, is the most painful experience. Both of them agreed. They both, Ramalingam and Jesus, said that the body is responsible. And we are not the body. And Jesus killed his body on the cross. And prior to that, he killed the body symbolically in the communion ritual. Just to make people realize that the body has to be killed. Like in the Romans, this flesh is not going to inherit the kingdom. The flesh is responsible for all our suffering. So on this Christmas time, the realization is that we are not the body. We are just light. Ramalingam, who lived about 150 years ago, turned his body into light, but still there was this light body. And even that light body, he said, like Jesus himself, dedicated it for the human evolution. Jesus said that my body, that I will be in all the bodies of the human beings. Ramalingam said, my light body will be inside the light bar of the bodies of everyone. So it is time to reflect on the ultimate goal of human life. When you are by yourself, just reflect on it. Then there won't be any sadness. Birth is an illusion. Living life is an illusion. And death is an illusion. When you get to that level, there is only joy. There is only heaven. The purpose of human life is not just festivity. And now I'm not saying that you cannot participate in dance, music, and other things. But you should be very conscious while you are engaged in those activities that they are only satisfying your flesh. You should always detach yourself from whatever is going on around. Yogastha Kuru Karmani. This is Bhagavad Gita. Which means you stay in yoga, union with God. But then you cannot stay away from dancing, music, procreation, and all those activities. They will be there because they are part of the life on this earth plane. But you should not take that experience of this bodily life as the only truth. What is the truth? The truth is evolution. This body has been given to us to reflect and to transform it. That's what Jesus did. He was a sacrifice. His body, he sacrificed his body, which is symbolic of the need to sacrifice our body. So when you just take this occasion to reflect simultaneously when you are experiencing the festivity, then you will not be sad. Now if we say this is philosophy, it's not going to work. The only reality is this body, this festivity. Then sadness is inevitable. Even the enlightened beings feel sadness, but then it stays for a few minutes. And after the few minutes, it's gone. During the few minutes, they become a victim to the mind and the body. And then they shake it off and then enjoy life as joy. God bless. Merry Christmas.